Yo, what's up, guys? What is going on? Hope everybody's doing well. Liverpool versus Manchester United 2-1. Manchester United beat Liverpool at home after supposedly 10 years, ever since Louis van Gaal was coaching Manchester United. That's big. That's big. Almost 10 years or 10 years. No, to 2016. 2016. Or maybe it was the 2015-2016 season. But still, nonetheless, that was a big, huge victory for Manchester United. But I'm telling you, this is a one-off. I get it. Live in the moment, relish it. Take it for what it is. Like, you beat your arch rival. It's a big deal, 2-1, and everybody played good except one player for me that I didn't think he played that good. I mean, he made two mistakes that could have cost him the game, I think, in my opinion. But besides that, everybody was good. The goalkeeper, first time I'm seeing him play, Belgium, Lemons or something like that. Really good. Made a really good stop against Isak. I thought also Liverpool's goalkeeper, except that first goal. I think I'm not gonna say he was at fault. I don't think he definitely wasn't completely at fault. I think yes, Van Dijk could have done a better job. Expecting Kanate to cross over, and it kind of made sense. Kanate was at an angle where I think he could have gotten to Mbuemo, but Kanate had the other guy that he was covering, his own guy, right? But I thought he was good. I'll get it right. Marmar. Let's go with Marmar. I thought he was good. Liverpool keeper was good, but he could have done a little bit better in that first goal. I thought he could have done better. I mean, it went past him. It hit the first post, so I think he could have done much better. Besides that, Manchester United were good. And the one player, I was just watching someone that was a really good YouTuber. I think he got it completely wrong. Luke Shaw was garbage in two plays. And I mean he was good after that. He was decent. Let's go. He was decent afterwards, but he almost cost him the game with those two mistakes, two big mistakes that luckily this Liverpool side can't do anything. They can't finish anything. Lucky, because otherwise that would have been the tie or the win for Liverpool. So Luke Shaw was, I don't know, he was a little bit shaky there. Again, could have cost him. Luckily that didn't happen. And it was obfuscated by the fact that Manchester United were brilliant. Like Bruno Fernandes. All I've been hearing since the beginning of the season, Bruno Fernandes is not a captain. He shouldn't be captain anymore. We should have shipped him out to Saudi last year when they were getting all those offers. Bruno Fernandes, I don't know, man. He just turns up when you least expect him, right? And I like Bruno Fernandes. I think he's a pretty good player, especially was it last season? Yeah, I think it was last season. Last season, the season before that. I started coming around the season before that, so the 2023 season. I started to come around because I didn't think he was that great of a player. But towards the end of 2023 and then 2024 last season, I thought he was great. I thought he was definitely great. So much so that I was thinking, like, man, Real Madrid would absolutely benefit from a player like that to replace, what's his name, Modric. Absolutely. I thought he was at that level. But not to the point, like, you got to get rid of him. Manchester United fans were going hard, like, berating him at any chance, every opportunity that they had. But today he was great, except for that one miss too, that he could have ended the game really early, or he could have made it a lot worse. It could have been a 3-1, 4-1 after that. Maybe the floodgates of goals would have opened up. Diallo with the pass serving him on a plate, nobody marking him, and hits the outside of the post. It's akin to Gakpo's or Liverpool's second goal with the header. Completely, again, also unmarked. There was no pressure from him. I think it was De Ligt that was looking at him from the ground up. Kind of remind me of Evra against Cristiano Ronaldo when Manchester United played against Real Madrid. De Ligt was not going to get there at all. How did you miss that? Those two opportunities, like, how did you miss that? Then again, Gakpo was missing so many opportunities. I mean, well, he was hitting the post. To be fair, he was hitting the post, and he finally did get his goal. If anyone needed to get that goal, it was Gakpo, and what a goal it was too. Because Ekitike's entrance into the game, I thought was phenomenal. I wish Isak could kind of do more of that, just having more of that confidence, I would say. And I get it. He's not there yet. That confidence isn't there yet. At times in other games, you could see that. He felt a little bit like more comfortable, a little bit more at ease. But in this game, man, like in most games, you just don't see it. We know what he's capable of. Obviously, we know who he's capable of. But Ekitike, man, and he's one of the new guys. And his entrance of just trying to take a shot when he sees that there's room, there's opportunity, and he's not afraid to strike the ball. And that goal, the Gakpo's goal, was thanks to Ekitike. I thought somebody else there would have waited for somebody else, one of the senior players, one of the players that have been there the longest. He would have waited for a Solskjaer. He would have waited for Gravenberch or McAllister maybe to feed him that ball. And then only for those players to be able to do the same thing that he could have done. So he takes it inside the box. And yes, there was a little bit of luck. There was a little bit like skirmishing going on. And I can't remember who it was that gave it to Chiesa. and Chiesa with the center, and luckily he wasn't. Chiesa also got a little bit lucky because the tackle from Dorgu went between his legs, and Gakpo thankfully wasn't offside. And then the guy that pretty much was, to me, a meme when I wasn't even watching football. This was way before I was even watching football, so it wasn't too long ago. It was pretty recent. Harry Maguire out of nowhere. But then again, the defense, the marking was just horrendous from Liverpool. Horrendous marking. But I'm so happy for Harry Maguire because I didn't understand why this guy was getting so bashed on social media, everything, all the social media platforms. Every single time I watched something on YouTube, I would see something where people were making fun of Harry Maguire. And I would ask my brother that was watching football at the time, like, why are they dogging this guy so much? And now he's like a completely different player. You understand? Now he's like, he's almost like, I wouldn't say he's a legend or anything, right? But he's a hero of sorts. Let's go with that. Amazing where he's at right now in this moment, you know, because what was it, last season? People were talking about that he was going to leave. He was for sure going to leave. And the last thing you know, he's still at the club. He's doing stuff like that. Great victory for Manchester United, but it's going to be short-lived. Let's be honest. That whole thing, 3 years in his contract for Amarim, it's not going to happen. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. He's going to end up losing again, like a streak of losses. He's going to end up getting kicked out. In the end, he's just going to end up getting kicked out. But really good from Manchester United. Well-deserved, well played, except Luke Shaw, those two little errors. And Liverpool, the midfield. Oh my God, is there even a midfield? McAllister and Gravenberch. To be fair, Gravenberch still tries, and you can still see something from Gravenberch, but McAllister, there's nothing to show there. There's absolutely nothing to show there. Vert's coming in, he didn't really do that much. The only one was Ekitike for me, and Chiesa, of course. Kirk is, I think that guy still thinks he's playing at Bournemouth because the amount of times that he lost the ball, I don't know what to make of it, man. I don't know what to make of it. If anyone needed to leave the field, it should have been Kirkus long time ago. Do not know why he kept Kirkus playing. I have no idea why. But there you have it. I mean, Isak, you could tell that they're not comfortable. They're not gelling well. There's no understanding. Salah didn't have the greatest game. I'm not surprised by that. I've said it before. Salah just sometimes doesn't have these good games. Although I thought that this was actually one of his better games for me because of the free kick that Van Dijk almost ended up scoring a header, and just his overall just control and actually aiming and getting the ball to his teammates. He himself missed the goal. That, I don't know, I think in his prime he still probably would have missed a goal like that. Really good job from the keeper that came out, but probably could have done much better than that. Still don't think he played all that bad. I know that sounds wild because he clearly didn't have a good game. But I just liked his movements. I liked his passing. I like that he wasn't really losing the ball as much as he does in other games. And he's not as predictable. This game, I didn't see him as predictable as other games. So I thought he had an okay match. Let's go with that. So that's it. We'll see what happens next time. 4 losses in a row for Liverpool. And Manchester United, hey man, revel in that, man. You guys lap that up because that's going to be very short-lived. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.